What's going on, my friends, my foes, and
who knows?
And who knows? This is the 502 coming at you, and we have got some stuff to talk about. Mr. Jared, what do you got for us?
We got a little October playoff baseball.
Yes.
Absolute electricity. It's the best time of the year. You got playoff baseball, and you got regular season football. I mean, it don't get much better than that.
Absolutely.
You watch baseball during the week, get a little football action on Sunday, even Thursdays, maybe a little Monday Night Football. Hopefully Booger McFarland isn't on the
No kidding.
good old mic, but
At least they got him out of
off,
that chair.
yeah,
They knew to take that away.
yeah, he was terrible on the cherry picker. But anyways,
How
how about you tell us about your good old Cardinals?
Well, like I said, for anybody who follows me on social media, Chris Taylor was in my nightmare last night.
Yeah,
I woke up sweating 3 times and not in a good place.
Chris Taylor just right here, man. Hanging slider.
It was.
Back.
That was a horrible pitch. That thing had no movement.
No,
I would say
the spin on it was just horrible.
I will say, I told you it looked like he was all over it. It looked like he was sitting on it by how his timing for it. I mean, it looked like that's exactly
Elevate
what he
and
was
celebrate.
looking for.
As soon as we brought him in, I knew because he really fell off the table. Gallegos had to take over as our closer, and I thought Bellinger was going to do it. As soon as I saw Bellinger step in the box, I said, "This 166 batting average idiot is going to go deep and be a hero."
You know what? Honestly, me and
everybody's
Andy,
going to forget his.
while you were on your little walks, superstition walks,
which we'll address more.
yes, we were hoping Pujols was going to walk off the Cardinals. If there was any way that the Cardinals had to lose, it should be at the hands of Cardinal great Albert Pujols.
And that would have been the most mixed feeling for me in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have felt.
Because you were mad that the Cardinals didn't,
Yeah, it's like fantasy
or
football.
The Angels, I'm sorry.
It's like fantasy football coming down to the last drive.
Well,
your team's up.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, I was mad the Dodgers didn't start him. I'm glad they didn't. I honestly think he would have had a really good game.
He hit that 3-0 pitch really, really well.
Yeah, that thing was stung. But
it was a great game. It was a good game.
Yeah.
0 for 11 runners in scoring position.
That's the key to the
Killer.
game. I mean, you don't deserve to win if you do that.
Right.
Stuff.
But yeah, you bringing up the walking thing, I ended up logging 3 miles walking around doing that.
So, folks, when we were watching the Cardinal-Dodger wildcard game, me and Jared, we're in the living room, we're watching it like regular people.
Yeah.
When the Cardinals were on the field, when they were pitching, Bo, every time as a ritual, had to leave the house and go walk around the neighborhood. This is pitch black at night and everything. That's what he had to do. It worked, though. It worked for that game.
It did work.
And
it
did
worked
it not?
For like
you guys can attest.
7-8 innings, yeah.
People who weren't here would say, "Oh yeah, come on." I watched 2 ABs at the house. 2. And what happened?
JT.
Mookie Betts leadoff single and Justin Turner homer.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 at-bats in the entire game I sat at the house and watched.
Yep.
And for the most part of the game, when I wasn't at the house, dealt. Breezing, going through their order easy.
Yeah.
So, were you...
And you know what did it? You know why we lost? It's because that last inning I had doubt. I'm like, maybe I should stay.
I know. He did a little in-between, folks. He's like, I really want to watch the end of the game, but it's been working. And I kind of said it was working, too. But
yeah, you kind of bought into it.
Yeah.
With it, yeah.
Were you just walking up by the park here? Or where
I should really share my, because on my app, I keep track. It's like a GPS of where I went. So I had a route, when that last inning, I was accidentally walking on the right side of the street, whereas before I was walking on the left side of the street. And then who got a base hit? Belly got a base hit in the 9th. I'm like, crap, I'm walking on the right side. That's why I got a base hit.
Oh,
so I switched over to the left.
Then he stole second.
What the?
History.
Oh, dude,
2 of them off
so
Yachty.
pissed with that.
I don't know. I didn't think the pitchers were.
Enough about that. My heart.
You switched sides of the road.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh well,
dude. I am
commitment.
When it comes to the card, like Seahawks, Ravens. I watch the game like not superstitious at all. These St. Louis Cardinals.
You don't play around.
I am the most psycho superstitious fan on the planet.
Me and Jerry can second that.
Yeah.
Well, and I told you guys, like, I will not watch a game with non-Cardinal fans. I just can't. Like in an important game like that, I can't because I don't trust myself to not ruin our friendship.
Steve Nash, Logan McRae, step up.
Yeah. Hey, I invited him over here plenty of times. I said, hey, come over, watch it with Bo. You get a little watch support. Going. I need some support. Whole Cardinal Nation here. Goodness.
But enough with
Anyways, it's in the past. Over, done with.
Enough with the heartbreak. Let's move on to who do you guys got? We're not going to get into each individual one. Let's just, who do you guys got for your NL representative and AL representative in the World Series? Let's not talk about winner loser, just representative. We'll start with you, Andy. Who do you got?
Okay, I got the Giants. I got the old men with the walkers and the canes. I'm going with the Giants. I like playing the hot hand. I like it.
So they're gonna beat the Dodgers, and that's it in this series.
That's what I got, folks. That's what
Who's
I got.
Your AL?
I got the Rays.
Rays.
Okay. I got the Rays in the AL.
All right, fair enough.
Jared?
I'll go. Representing the AL, I hope, is going to be the Rays. I want Nelly Bongo to play in a World Series. Yep. Love that guy. And then NL, just too much starting pitching, and they've got 5 closers on their team. I got to go with the Dodgers.
Okay. AL was a very quick and honestly very confident Rays for me too.
All 3 of us. Like
I really think it's going to be the Rays. The NL was tough for me. The NL was between the Dodgers and the Brewers for me, and I really want to see the Brewers. So my representative is the Brewers actually.
Good bold take. I like it.
I like
That's that.
Yep.
I got a lot of faith.
Very good starting pitching.
I think their offense is going to pick it up because they signed Eduardo Escobar. They got Colton Wong in the offseason, Yelich. I think they're going to pick it up enough, and Burns, Woodruff, and Freddie Peralta, and then that bullpen.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Devin Williams, though. What an idiot. An idiot.
Yeah, that put a... that's who I got. Brewers and Rays.
Do the Brewers still have Hader? Or what's the left?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Hader's still there. Oh, dude. Basically, if the whole season, if the Brewers were leading in the 8th, they'd go Devin Williams, and then 9th inning, Josh Hader.
Yeah.
And it was over.
Yep. All right.
He's got a little sail to him.
Oh, yeah. Big. I mean,
big
when
unit,
he throws that.
A little big unit and sail to him.
And he's got a little, I would almost say a little more Dontrell
Willis?
Sure. Yeah, Dontrell Willis.
Yeah.
He's got curves his back.
He does.
And then just absolutely explodes in that sidewinding arm action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love the camera to see
lefty
when they put it behind and you can actually see, like it legitimately looks like it's coming right at you, and it ends up right down the middle of the plate. I don't understand how lefties can hit Hader or say like Bumgarner, any of these guys that come way over.
Yeah,
I don't know how they hit them.
Ball starts behind their shoulder, man.
It ends up down the middle.
Like, and if you're guessing curveball in there, and then you're about to swing, you're gonna get hit right in the chest with the fastball.
Yeah. All right, switching gears over to the NFL. We're gonna keep a little ongoing thing starting now till the rest of the year. It's gonna be an interactive thing with us 3, and then also for the fans and you guys following along. So make sure you guys on the YouTube video down in the comments. Make sure you guys comment your locks and upset. Every week we're gonna be submitting our lock and upset, keeping track of the standings, who's winning, who's not. Who knows? We might do a little fun giveaway. Might do something fun with it. We'll see where we go with it. So week 5 is what we're going into. We'll start with you, Andy.
Yeah.
What do you got for your week 5 lock?
Well, let's explain that for some of the listeners who might not know.
Smart.
A lock is basically guaranteeing that this team is going to win this week. They're going to beat their opponent. No doubt about it. Not even close game. Basically, they're a lock to win.
Yep. And then upset is it has to be an underdog, so it can't be like a personal preference. So let's say, like, for example, the Vikings are facing the Lions this week. You can't say, oh, well, the Vikings suck and the Vikings have broken my heart and, all that stuff. the Lions, it's whatever the money line, whoever the favorite or underdog is. So the spread. So the Lions are the underdog. So upset has to be an underdog.
Mm-hmm. So like basically to take into consideration the Dolphins going to the Buccaneers this week, the Buccaneers would be a 10-point favorite. So basically they start with negative 10 points at the beginning of the game.
Correct.
Go from there.
Yeah. All right.
Man, when
Andy?
you say the Vikings and the Lions, though, as the Lions being the underdog, I would still say that matchup is kind of
intriguing to you.
Movable object against immovable object there.
I've got great battle of 0-4 versus 1-3. Yikes!
You got that ball sign for Owen? I got the Cards over the Niners in my week. Cards over the Niners
for your lock.
For my lock.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I like it, Jared. What do you got for your lock?
Got to go with the boys, Cowboys.
Okay.
Hot right now, and they're going to beat the Giants.
The Giants
handily at home, without a doubt.
For my lock, I got the Bucks.
Yep, Bucks. Good pick. Smart pick.
Bucks going. There's no against the Dolphins at home. Bucks are coming off, not a very good game against the Patriots. I think it was kind of, even though they won, they honestly shouldn't have won. So I think they're going to come out hot against the Dolphins. All right, upset. I'll start it off. I got the Bills, which is kind of a controversial because technically the Chiefs are the favorite in that game. It's
probably, 2.5?
It's 2.5.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weak one to start, but honestly, the Chiefs are. It's at Arrowhead too.
Yeah.
So
brutal place.
That's a really tough place to win at. So I'm gonna go the Bills with my upset.
All right, I like it.
Jared, who do you got?
I've got the Jaguars over the Titans.
Wow, that's a
this is a big controversial game. If any of you follow with Twitter and fantasy football in general on Twitter, you probably saw Urban Meyer giving a nice 20-year-old
reach around.
Yeah.
Yes, goodness gracious, please.
Sticking a little finger near the old butthole.
That's
somebody
right.
with
and took no accountability. It was honestly pretty disgusting. What a disgusting act by Urban Meyer.
What a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Yeah,
but you know what? I think
he shoots the moon to the crowd.
I think with the Titans losing to the Jets last week, they showed a lot of vulnerability, and they're pretty beat up on their own line, D-line. They're missing stud wide receiver A.J. Brown. I don't know. The Titans are a hard team to be confident in. So I'm taking the Jags getting their first win of the year.
And first win technically of entire season, if not more, because they've lost.
They went 1-15 last year, so they're 1-21.
They went 1-15.
So they're
1-20 in their last 21 games. Yep.
So they're 0 20? Have they lost 20 in a row then? Because they won the first game of the year, then went 0-15,
and then lost.
They've
4.
lost 4.
They've
so
lost
they're
19.
0-19.
I'm taking it.
That's a hot take, man. That is a hot take. All right, Andy.
I have no faith in my hometown purple people.
You're not doing it.
I'm gonna take the Lions over the Vikes
for their first win too.
My dad is gonna kill me. Folks, those of you who know me, I'm not a huge football guy. I try to be a Vikings fan, but it's tough. It's tough. I can't really get behind Kirk Cousins as much because it's tough for me to get behind a hot and cold quarterback throughout his career.
You should know better when you've had a quarterback like Christian Ponder. You know better.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is not the problem.
I'm not saying that Kirk is the problem. It's just hard for me to get behind the whole team. That's just all it is.
I don't.
So,
I think they've lost.
I'm being the bad guy. I'm taking the Lions over.
That's going to be a very controversial pick.
Because they could
I'm okay being controversial.
The Vikes could, be
Vikings.
Oh wait, no, Vikings are they 2-2?
2-2.
Oh, 2-2, not 1-3. My bad.
Vikings are that team.
Yeah, they could be 4-0. I think they've lost their 2 games by
combined, and they've choked them
3 points.
And the Vikings are but that just comes with being a Minnesota fan in general. I think.
Yep.
The Vikings are the team that will beat like the Chiefs, the Ravens, and then the very next week drop a game to the freaking Jets or Jaguars.
Yeah.
Or something, and look horrible.
Yep.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't rule it out with Jared Goff and the Lions.
Dan Campbell has those guys playing some type of way, even though their record doesn't show it.
Yeah,
they've been in the games. They've been in the games.
They haven't looked ridiculous. So, all right, those are our Week 5 predictions. So make sure you guys on the YouTube video, make sure you comment if you want to be a part of this. I'll keep track of all our viewers. We'll keep a running standings. Like I said, maybe for the winner who has best record for our viewers, we might do a little giveaway or something fun. So make sure you guys like and subscribe the video. Always appreciate the support. See you guys later.